What's going on, YouTube? This is Wole. Not sure how many people are gonna tune into this live because I only got a handful of followers, but just wanted to make a quick video, quick-ish, probably like 5-10 minutes, just to get my thoughts or get these thoughts off my chest about what's happening right now with COVID-19 and the cancellations of shows and people having to quarantine and self-quarantine and stay in the house and not be able to go outside. It's affecting every industry, as you all know. Comedy, more specifically, I haven't been able to do any shows. The last show that I did was a free show at my old college, at my alma mater, Rhode Island College, which I believe was 2 weeks ago. But other than that, the last few shows that I was supposed to do at the Comedy Connection and other shows that I was involved in at some other venues have already been canceled and postponed. So just wanted to get some things off my chest, man, and talk about what this means in terms of the summer and how things are shaping up. I did have an announcement that I was going to make before all of this shit hit the fan with the COVID-19 and coronavirus stuff, but I've decided to kind of not make that decision on my Instagram and, then via text to friends or whatever because of what's been going on, because I'm not sure if the event is going to happen now, because everything is getting pushed back, and I'm pretty sure this festival that I was supposed to curate a comedy show for is going to get pushed back. Is going to get pushed back as well. So yeah, I mean, it's been nuts. It's been nuts. I'm very, very, very interested to see how humanity and society bounces back from all of this, and how we adjust and go back into how we get back into some type of routine, because this is unprecedented territory for everybody. It feels like we're in, like I was telling one of my roommates, it feels like we're in I Am Legend or some shit like that, like the beginning stages of post-apocalyptic future. And I was joking about this at first and I didn't take it serious. And then as I started paying a little more attention to the news and listening to more doctors speak on the spread of the virus and who it affects and how we can all be carriers and have it and just not feel any of it and not be affected by it, to a certain degree, because younger people have stronger immune systems and stronger respiratory systems and can really combat it or whatever. That scared me. So haven't seen my mother in 7 days. Don't plan on seeing her. Was usually have lunch with her every Saturday, and that's not going to happen because I want to make sure that I keep my distance. I don't want to inadvertently spread the virus. I don't know if I have it or not. I don't know if I'll come into contact with somebody who has it. Just doing the best. And my brother, who lives with my mom, my younger brother, told him, "Yo, bro, love you to death. Can't really have a lot of people in the crib because at the end of the day, we don't know where your friends have been. We don't know who they've been in contact with. And we don't want our mother to contract this virus when in Rhode Island, we don't have any tests. Really, I don't know how many tests we have, but I know it's not a lot. And I'm sure there are other people that are really, really sick. And we have over 30 confirmed cases in Rhode Island now. And, Rhode Island Hospital, which is our state hospital, it's our main hospital. I know that's where all of the cases, if not most of them, are. And, I just don't even want to chance it. Don't even want to chance it. So that's like with the family stuff. And my father, too, he's over 55. He's in that age range, 55 and up. They get it. Chances of mortality is still, 10-15%, but you just never know. You never know. So yeah, I mean, in terms of family stuff, that's a worry. In terms of other older folks that I know, my grandmother, who I cannot visit, like insane. I can only call her, because nobody is even allowed to drive into the parking lot of where they live. There's security there now, and they check in IDs. And if you don't live in the area or in the assisted living home, you are just told to turn your car around and go back to where you came from, because they're not taking any chances with any of the seniors who live where my grandmother lived. So really crazy. Didn't expect COVID-19 to have this kind of an impact, but we are here now. I've been self-quarantined in my room, in my apartment with my two roommates and their child for the last 4 days. I've been working from home, and that's been pretty cool. Sliding in some meditation here and there, and decompressing, making food, and all that kind of stuff. So it hasn't been too bad working at home, but like overall, it's just been smooth. I know some people got cabin fever and can't wait to go outside and want to just go to the bar or whatever. And man, we got about 2 more weeks of this. So, go to the grocery store, restock on what you need to, because they're still open, and then take your ass back home and play Uno or something. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, it's been nuts. It's been nuts. It really, this has opened my eyes to being more aware of what's happening, and more conscious of how my decisions impact other people around me in terms of health. And I don't have health insurance, so if I were to get some type of crazy viral infection where it shut my body down, I'd be fucked. Like a lot of folk, like millions of other Americans would be fucked. So I don't even understand why the memes and the jokes are happening anyway, because a lot of y'all who making these jokes, they ain't got no health insurance. So if you get sick, bye-bye, and game over. Like, like if you don't die or you don't perish, then those bills that you get from the hospital because you don't have insurance, yeah, you're going to be paying those off for the rest of your life. So, for those folks who are making the jokes and don't have any means to pay for medical attention, if you need it, I would not make jokes. Pivoting off of the COVID-19 thing. So like I had mentioned, I got a couple shows that I was supposed to do, a couple stand-up shows that were canceled. I had a big show this Sunday at the Comedy Connection, March 22nd, that was supposed to go down because of what's happening and because of the bar and restaurant closure in Rhode Island. That is not happening, and it's not going to be postponed to a later date. It's just an L. So I won't know anything about comedy shows at the Comedy Connection in particular until the ban for restaurant closures and bar closures is lifted by our governor. So that's where I stand on that. And other comedy shows are in the same boat. I had a couple shows lined up in Mass, Connecticut. It's a dub until we know further. None of that's going to happen. There is some light at the end of this tunnel, though. I just uploaded the new episode of the Pregame Podcast, which is my podcast, along with my co-host Brianna, aka Bree. That's up right now. So if you go to my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram at Wole Does Stand Up, WODOESSTANDUP. If you go and follow my Instagram, Wole Does Stand Up, it's in my story. The link to our new episode is there. I'm going to include it in my bio on there as well, so you can check out episode 133. Bronx Brothers Unite. That is up now on SoundCloud and Spreaker Studio. Next Sunday, I'm going to be doing a special limited series with my brother Chip Douglas. So like live from the living room, or I don't know what he's calling it, but it's gonna be a limited series while we're still in quarantine. And he lived right downstairs, so it ain't much for me to do. All I gotta do is go downstairs. But I'm going to have a little setup. I'm going to sit in a chair, and I'm going to speak into a camera, and I'm going to do like a 5 to 10 minute set and, riff and rant about some comedy stuff, hopefully get some chuckles and build my following a little bit. So that's going to happen next Sunday, and I'll keep folks posted with that on the Instagram as well. Been on Facebook since October. That might be changing for work purposes. I might be reactivating my Facebook, but literally only for work stuff, but also for my comedy Facebook page that I'm going to shift from my podcast to my comedy page. So that might be happening soon. So be on the lookout for that. And what else did I want to say? Almost at 10 minutes. I think that's it for now. I mean, it is what it is. I hope people are practicing clean habits out there. You guys are staying safe. You're making smart decisions, and you are doing everything in your power to not negatively impact the people that are around you. Right? So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you to the one person who tuned into the live stream, and I think that one person is probably just me. But everybody who watches this afterwards, appreciate you. I'm gonna post this and get this up. Love you all. Stay safe, stay clean, and until next time, I'll holla. Peace.